Howdy, Wastelanders! I'm Atomic Pixel Dust. Welcome to the channel and my very first Fallout 76 build tutorial. Today I am at the Rusty Robot, where I am going to be teaching you how to make a working elevator using the Rad Scorpion Agitator. The builder community has long dreamed of having a simple, small mechanic for direct vertical movement within our structures. Early attempts at elevators date all the way back to launch. They worked by having the player jump onto the blades of a windmill generator and ride up to the next level. It kinda worked, but they were clunky, unreliable, and just not very immersive. Another option was to make something that looked like a ladder, but they were always non-functional, and we still had to awkwardly jump through a hole in the ceiling. As you can see, this build is very tall and narrow. What I need here is a way to enter the build that makes sense from both a mechanical and narrative perspective. It has to be scrappy and industrial, and it must integrate seamlessly with the pre-existing structure. While I was in the process of puzzling all this out, another builder friend on Discord posted a quick clip of the Rad Scorpion Agitator with the caption, did Bethesda just give us an elevator? To which I replied, yes, they did, and I know how to build it. So credit for the initial idea goes to my girl, Mama CK in the dope camp chat. Thanks for the inspiration. Now that I've given you all the official Fallout 76 elevator lore, I think we are about ready to build this thing. Let's hop over to a workshop for the tutorial though, because y'all know I don't have room for even one flamingo here. Let's start by laying down a couple of foundations so we have room to do some prep work. The location and height don't really matter right now. We'll move to the actual build site in a few minutes. The most challenging part of this project will be acquiring the Rad Scorpion Agitator. It is a free in-game plan that has a 14% chance to drop as a reward from the Sinkhole Solutions event in Burning Springs. Let's go ahead and place one here at the end of our concrete pad. You will also need a pressure plate and a small floor decor item that works with your build so that we can sink the agitator down into the ground and adjust the height of the elevator. Activate your pressure plate by placing it down in snap mode and then picking it back up and replacing it. It should now be locked in the down position. Next, stay in snap and place your decor item on the depressed pressure plate. If you are in free place or collide, the drop merge won't work, so double check it now. Once you have your pressure plate set up like this, you want to pick up your agitator and place it on top of your decor item. We're still in snap mode here. I tried this several different ways, and I found that placing it with the back foot closest to the winch on top of the decor item gives you the most control. At this point, you can remove the extra foundation. You want a nice clear space under the agitator because we are about to sink it pretty deep into the ground using a classic drop merge technique. To get this thing moving, I'm just repeatedly tapping X on my PlayStation controller. If you are on another platform, do whatever you normally do to place an item. Make sure your reticle or cursor stays on the decor item, not the agitator or pressure plate. If you accidentally click off, don't panic. The agitator will pop back up. You'll lose your progress and have to start over, but it's no big deal. Feel free to move or rotate the merged items if you need more space or a different angle, and just keep clicking. I merged my agitator down so that the top of the bucket was just above the level of the foundation. For the height of my work area, that was about 165 clicks. For the Rusty Robot build, I only merged down about 10 clicks because my foundation was already pretty high. Keep your final structure in mind and aim to get the top of the bucket close to where you want to step onto the elevator. Don't stress out about being super precise. This structure is very adjustable and will work in a wide variety of build scenarios. Now we are ready to build the elevator shaft and connect it to the upper level of your structure. First, you will need a back wall to keep you from walking in too far and getting stuck behind or under the bucket. You will also need one roof or upper floor piece for a landing when you exit the elevator. Once your wall and floor are in place, pick up your elevator structure by grabbing the Decor item. This is now the handle that you will use to manipulate and adjust the pieces. Thanks to the relaxed build restrictions introduced in the camp revamp update, you should now be able to use free place mode to just push the whole structure right through the wall and into position. Pretty magical, right? Once you think your positioning is close, click on the frame of the elevator to activate the mechanism. Watch the bucket as it goes up. Ideally, the top rim should be slightly above the landing when it reaches the peak. Hop on for a quick ride to make sure you can move smoothly through the animation. Awesome! Ours looks pretty good. If your elevator feels sticky and you can't step off smoothly, you probably need to make some micro adjustments. Try moving the elevator up and down and front to back to get everything centered and as close to the wall as possible. Take your time, we're basically done. In fact, I could probably end the tutorial right here. Intermediate and advanced builders should be tracking with me, and you are probably already thinking of creative applications for this design. If you need to rush off and build, I get it. But since you have stuck with me for this long, let's go ahead and finish out the build, cover our mechanics, and make it look as good as it functions. My original design worked great for a scrappy industrial setting and didn't need any trimming out to sell the story. But what if you need a lift for a clean, modern build or some other specific style? By placing a skin of walls and doorways like this, you can completely cover the mechanism with any wall type you like. Here's another pro tip. When planning a structure that includes a lift, you want to complete it very early in the build process. Design the rest of your structure to work with it. It will be much more difficult to retrofit the elevator into an existing build. Just like in a real-world construction project, pre-planning will save you loads of time and give you a much more impressive finished product. This is looking much better, don't you think? It's turned into quite a gloomy, rainy day at Billings Homestead. Let's wrap this up with some fancy custom doors and call it done. While I cycle through some of our door options, I want to take a second to thank everyone who watched my first tutorial. I'm not sure, but I think I'm one of the first Fallout 76 builders to put out this elevator design. If you would like to see more of this type of content from me, please like, subscribe, and share this video wherever cool builders hang out. I have many more unique builds and designs that I would love to put out if there is enough interest from the community. Finally, I welcome your honest feedback. Please let me know how I did on this tutorial by leaving a comment below. If you try this build, please come back and post a pic or video of your finished project. I promise I will read and respond thoughtfully to them all. Once again, I'm Atomic Pixel Dust. Until next time, I'll see you in the wasteland.